Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the hidden stories in corporate filings, and today we've got a report that might just be a wild ride for Elite Pharmaceuticals. We're diving into their latest Form 8K, and let's just say things are getting interesting before we jump in. If you are all about getting the real scoop from company reports, hit that subscribe button. And you know we've got a great community over on Discord, linked in the description. Come join the conversation. This filing is all about announcing their latest financial results and what is coming up for the company. So let's see what is really happening under the hood. We're looking at the latest update from Elite Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. This is a company that operates in a pretty dynamic industry, pharmaceuticals, where a lot can change very quickly. They've filed their report for the quarter ending the 30th of September 2025, and they've also put out a related press release. So what we're seeing here is a peek at their performance for the third quarter of their fiscal year 2026. Companies file these reports to keep investors and the public informed about how they are doing financially and what important business events are taking place. This particular filing is a current report, meaning it is for significant events that happen between their regular quarterly or annual reports. Now, a big part of this report is not just the numbers themselves, but also what the company is saying about them and what they plan to do next. They've announced a conference call for the 17th of November, 2025, at 11 to 30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is where they'll not only talk about their business updates, but also take questions from shareholders. It is a chance for the company to address concerns and share their vision directly. Think of it as a live Q&A session where investors get to pick the brains of the management. The conference call details are laid out, which is pretty standard. They've provided dial-in numbers, both domestic and international, and a conference number. What is also very important is how they are handling questions. They are asking for financial questions to be submitted by a specific deadline, Friday, the 14th of November 2025 by 7 to 00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This gives them time to prepare answers. They also give a contact dianelapharma.com, for submitting these questions. They are also providing an audio replay link for those who cannot make the live call, which is a good accessibility feature. The press release itself, which is included as an exhibit, is where we'll likely find the most crucial financial details and forward-looking statements. While this particular 8K filing doesn't show the actual financial tables, it points us directly to the press release where those details are. In these kinds of filings, the real meat and potatoes, the numbers that tell us how the company is performing, are usually in the press release or the detailed financial statements that are part of the accompanying 10Q. We need to look at how their revenues are performing, their costs, and their profitability. Are they growing? Are they shrinking? And most importantly, why? Are their expenses under control, or are they spending more than they earn? We'll need to analyze revenue trends, profitability margins, and any debt the company carries. A strong quarterly performance typically means increased revenue and controlled costs leading to higher net income. Conversely, a weak quarter might show declining sales, rising expenses, or even a net loss. Looking at their stock, it is common stock with a par value of $0.001 per share. Their trading symbol is LTP and it is registered on the OTCQB exchange. This tells us it is a publicly traded company and the OTCQB is a market for early stage and developing companies. This isn't the New York Stock Exchange, but it is a regulated market. Now, when we look at a company like Elite Pharmaceuticals, we have to consider the broader picture. The pharmaceutical industry is highly competitive and heavily regulated. Companies are constantly investing in research and development, dealing with patent expirations, and facing pressure on drug pricing. What's happening in their specific market segment? Are they launching new drugs? Are their existing products performing well? Are they facing competition from larger players or generic alternatives? A strong financial report in this sector often signals successful product pipelines or effective sales strategies. We need to see if their financials align with positive industry trends or if they are struggling against headwinds. Let's consider what a strong financial performance might look like. Increased revenue could mean their products are in demand or they have successfully expanded into new markets. Growing profits suggest they are managing their costs effectively and turning sales into actual earnings. On the flip side, a decline in these areas might point to challenges in sales, increased competition, or rising operational expenses. A key indicator to watch for in any pharmaceutical company is their research and development spending. Is it increasing, suggesting investment in future growth, or decreasing, perhaps hinting at cost, cutting measures that could impact long-term innovation? Ultimately, what this filing tells us is that Elite Pharmaceuticals is providing an update on their recent performance and soon will be engaging with stakeholders to discuss their business. The success of this engagement and the company's overall direction will hinge on the substance of the financial results and the clarity of their future strategy, which we anticipate will be detailed further in their accompanying press release and their quarterly report itself. Based on the information available in this current report, we need to dig into that press release and the 10Q to truly understand the story the numbers are telling us about Elite Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. Now, let's talk about what this all means. Elite Pharmaceuticals is keeping investors in the loop with their latest quarterly update. The fact that they are hosting a conference call highlights their commitment to communication. However, the real story will be in the details of their financial results, which are referenced but not fully disclosed in this particular filing. We need to see if their revenue is growing, if their expenses are managed, and if they are profitable. In the pharmaceutical world, strong financials, coupled with a promising drug pipeline, are crucial for long-term success. We need to watch for any signs of increasing debt or declining sales, which could be red flags. Their presence on the OTCQB exchange suggests they are a company in a growth or development phase, where consistent positive financial news and strategic execution are key to moving forward and potentially gaining more investor attention. Alright, that is our initial look at this Elite Pharmaceuticals filing. Remember, this 8K is a pointer to more detailed information. What are your thoughts on this update? Do you have any insights into Elite Pharmaceuticals or the pharma sector? Drop your opinions in the comments below. If this analysis was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into corporate finance. And definitely check out our Discord community, linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.